Hi guys, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot. Welcome to your All Signs Weekly Tarot reading. I am looking at the week of July 7th through to about the 13th, 2025. And as always, all of the timestamps are listed down below. All right, let's get started. I am starting with Aries, going all the way through to Pisces. I do want to say welcome to all of you guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. If you're not subscribed, please do subscribe. Also, please give this video a thumbs up. It does help. All right, Aries. What does Aries have coming up for this week, please? Aries. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Aries. July 7th through to about the 13th. And if you have not checked out your July monthly reading, that will be linked here in the video. That's also an all signs reading. All right, Aries. All right, Eight of Wands. For some of you, it may be in the reverse. Eight of Wands. Let's see. Wow, look at that. So Eight of Wands, Knight of Cups, Two of Pentacles, Ten of Cups, the Hanged Man, Three of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, Nine of Cups. Overall energy, we have the Eight of Swords. But for some of you, I feel like that's changing. That's definitely changing. There's definitely movement. For some of you, this is definitely a shift in the energy. It also is communication. Let me just make sure you guys can see everything. All right. And we have the Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck. All right, so the first thing that I want to say for some of you is definitely don't overthink something. For some of you, you're overthinking something here, and it may be because you have a moment with this Four of Swords. So there's an energy shift. There could be a lot going on. There may be a reunion. You've got a lot of really just positive cards here, positive energy, very social energy. For some of you, you have a lot going on, but your thoughts, I really feel like this is your thoughts kind of creeping in. I don't really want to say an interference. For some of you, I mean, they could be, but it could be because you get a moment here. So Four of Swords, it's a pause, it's a break. You may have time to think. So for some of you, that's like the caution here is you may overthink something here. Your fears may creep in with this Eight of Swords. So yeah, needing to keep yourself balanced, your thoughts balanced, definitely. You've got the Two of Pentacles here. Yeah, this is definitely some you time. So Four of Swords, the Empress, very nice energy. Some self-love, some self-care, some you time. For some of you, this is some very much deserved and maybe needed energy here coming in. So there's like a break from work. So you could be taking some vacation time. For some of you, Three of Pentacles, yeah, you could be traveling. Look at this nice balanced energy coming in. All right, so the energy definitely could have been a little tricky. Seven of Swords, maybe some of you were like avoiding taking some you time, honestly, spending time alone or taking care of yourself. You could have been putting yourself on the back burner, but that's changing. That is changing. So Six of Pentacles, Six of Swords. There could be somebody who's coming in to help you, or you could be going in to help someone else. We have the Empress here, so that could be your mom, that could be a female in your life. A friend could be coming to help you. So take it however it resonates for you, but you've got some really nice, just fun, happy energy here. So 3 of Cups, 9 and 10 of Cups, a lot of happiness, peace and happiness. Not bad energy, honestly, with all of the retrogrades, and then we've got a full moon this week. So honestly, this is not bad energy. If I was an Aries, I would be happy with this. Definitely. There could be some really good news. There also may be an offer, so someone may want to take you out. For some of you, this definitely could be a romantic proposal. So if you're partnered, you know, maybe your partner's taking you somewhere, could be surprising you. If you're single, this could be someone asking you out. Some of you are single. And I also could be reading for some like single parents. So yeah, there's a change that's coming in with the wheel. News or an offer that really could change everything for some of you. For some of you, you've been waiting for this person, this reunion, this date. You've been waiting for this. Hanged Man and the Wheel of Fortune. So we have some water here, so it could be a Pisces. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio may be significant. We have Taurus, Libra. I don't know why I'm feeling maybe Capricorn, maybe Virgo for some of you. Really could be any sign, but there's definitely news, communication, and some really nice, just positive vibes coming in for you. So yeah, don't overthink things. There's nothing really I want to clarify because this reading is so positive, which you guys have been getting some good ones. You really have. You've had some good readings. All right, Aries, what is the additional guidance for Aries, please, for this week? 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups. Make a wish if you have not. For some of you, this can be like a wish coming true. It's meant to happen. For some of you, it's meant to happen right now. I'm also seeing here someone or something coming back around. So this can be a person. This can be like a second chance. This can be a love interest. This can be somebody who's coming back towards you. Aries, what is the additional guidance for Aries for this week? Expect powerful change, new moon eclipse. So yeah, like I said, the energy is shifting in a positive direction. You've got multiple cards here letting me know that there's a big energy shift. And then this card, the Oracle, is confirming that. And then we've got a time to give rather than take, new moon in Virgo. So you've got some new moon vibes. So I know we've got the full moon, which is completion, but like I said, there's a change. For some of you, it's meant to happen. It's meant to happen right now. So yeah, you've also got new moon vibes, new vibes coming in. What is the guidance for Aries on the love front this week? What is the guidance for Aries? Also, those of you that have been taking a break from a relationship, I mean, that could be over with. You may have been taking some you time. Maybe you didn't break up or anything like that, but you could have been spending more time alone, and now maybe you're going to be spending more time with your partner. So we do have let go of control issues, allow the situation to unfold naturally, and then keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So for some of you Aries, this could be a soulmate that's coming in and they may not be your usual type. So they are saying keep an open mind. And also with this card, let things happen naturally. Let things happen organically. Go with the flow. Be open to things happening differently than you had planned. So very nice. I think that these messages go great with what the tarot is saying. All right, let's see who you're dealing with. Who is Aries dealing with this week? For some of you, a Virgo may be significant. We've got fire. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you could be dealing with another Aries. All right, Aries. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Taurus. All right, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Taurus. What does Taurus have coming up for this week? Taurus. Knight of Swords, Taurus, first card out. The Lovers. Some of you could be dealing with a Gemini. Three of Cups, the Knight of Wands, or excuse me, the King of Wands, the Emperor, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, overall energy, the Empress. So your vibes coming through strong, Taurus. Also Gemini and Aries showing up as well. Queen of Cups. You have a lot of characters here. So yeah, a lot of characters here. So you've got the Emperor and the Empress. You've got the King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. So you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. You could be dealing with a fire sign. You could be dealing with multiple masculine energies, multiple feminine energies. But let's see. Queen of Cups with the Ten of Cups. Ace of Swords, Six of Wands. Okay, so this is success, Taurus. This is some sort of recognition. Something could be happening like publicly. But this is a win. Ace of Swords and the Six of Wands. Wow. So Five of Swords underneath that. So maybe some of you Taurans, you could have been playing a win with the situation. For others, there may have been a very like competitive situation. Very difficult situation. Also, this can be a win after some of you have felt defeated. Six of Swords is you like moving on, moving forward. Yeah, maybe more focused on family. That's really what I'm getting. So yes, there could be a lot going on here. There could be a family reunion. Your focus could be on family, but Queen of Cups, 10 of Cups, and then the overall is the Empress. So I really feel like for many of you, your focus is on family. Could also be the home. Could be decorating, redecorating, something like that. But this also feels like for some of you, you throwing your hands up with one thing. Maybe it was too difficult. Maybe you felt played with. There could have been some games going on. This is like you throwing your hands up with one thing and then maybe focusing on another, or focusing on your happiness. Those around you that matter. So friends that are very close to you, friends, family. The Empress does represent love and abundance, can represent unconditional love. So there could be a situation here where some of you are maybe forgiving someone. We do have this energy here, which is interesting, the Emperor with the 5 of Pentacles. So if you do have a family with someone, or I mean, if this is something with your father, your boss, for some of you Taurians, maybe you felt abandoned by someone, or if not like financially drained, this could have been like mentally and emotionally drained. With the Empress, you are recharging, you are loving yourself, you may be taking some you time this week. So you may have felt this way about this person, this situation, or they may have felt that way about you. What's interesting is in between the Emperor and the Empress, we have this 5 of Pentacles. So that is a lack. So that is either a lack mindset, or it's a lack. If it's a relationship, there could be something missing. Maybe it is money problems. But it's some sort of lack or some sort of neglect. You may have felt neglected by someone, or you can flip that. They may have felt neglected by you. But however, the very first card that came out is the Knight of Swords, followed by the Lover. So I could be reading for some Taurians where you have a new love interest. This is you taking action. This is you taking off. You could be ghosting someone, or again, you can flip that. But I really feel like this is the Taurus. This is the Taurus throwing their hands up here with the situation, taking action, making a very important choice here. If you were in a relationship and again you felt this lack, this could be you looking forward, looking here. I have the Empress, which is a 3, looking over here at the 3 of Cups and the King of Wands. So you could be looking towards like a third party. You could be looking towards another person here. Even if it's not romantically, I mean, this could just be you hanging out with a friend. This is a friendship card, but you do have a lot of 3s here. And again, a lot of characters. So you could be hanging out with a King of Wands this week. You could be hanging out with a Queen of Pentacles. This could be a work situation. Could be working with a fire sign or an earth sign. But this is nice energy, honestly. So yes, we see a lack over here, but then this is nice energy. With the 3 of Pentacles and the 3 of Cups, this is friendship at work or getting along with your coworkers. Or if you're working with a friend or a couple of other people, like on a project. Again, anything with the home or anything with family. this feels good. This feels good. For some of you, the Emperor and the King of Wands could be the same person. That could be an Aries, or someone with fire in their chart, or someone who comes off as a fire sign. So yeah, we will take a look at the Five of Pentacles for Taurus. Please clarify the Five of Pentacles for Taurus. What is the Five of Pentacles? The Emperor. Look at this, Taurus. Okay. Interesting. So maybe someone lost their power, lost their authority. Yeah, there may have been like a communication problem or a separation, a breakup. This could be with your husband, your ex-husband, someone you have kids with, your father. There may have been a communication problem or a separation, but we've got the Star with the Two of Cups, the Three of Pentacles. There's some fear around this, but this is nice energy. So I feel like this is short term. So however you resonate with this, Taurus, this is short term. This is not something that's going to last forever. It's really not. It may just be this week and this week alone. So yeah, I mean, you could be taking action, you could be making a choice, you could be going after someone, or they could be coming after you. Again, another 3 here with this 3 of Swords. So very interesting energy. Let me see, what is the additional guidance for Taurus? For me, sometimes the Knight of Swords in this deck is a chasing energy. It can be escaping, it can be taking off quickly, or sometimes it's chasing. So somebody could be chasing you, or you could be chasing someone. Let's see, what is the additional guidance for Taurus for this week? But I love this. We've got the Empress and the Queen of Pentacles looking kind of almost at one another. So your earth energy, you're very grounded. Your earth energy is definitely coming through. Also very peaceful vibes here as well. Step out of your comfort zone. So that's what we have. Step out of your comfort zone. Maybe some of you are lacking the confidence to step into your power. This could be your energy with the Emperor there. So there is a lack. It may be affecting you. Conclusions are within reach. Full moon eclipse. And we do have the full moon this week. So yeah, you're being encouraged, Taurus, to like step into your power. Maybe throw your hands up with the situation if it's too much, if it hurts, if it's painful. All right, what is the guidance? Look at this on the love front. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So this came out immediately. So there's communication that's needed. Past life relationship. So maybe having a heart-to-heart with someone from your past. Who is Taurus dealing with? Who's Taurus dealing with? Fire. Aries. I'm going to go again. They just had that. But yeah, some of you definitely could be dealing with an Aries. Yeah, Aries. And then we've got Cancer. So for some of you, you could be dealing with a Cancer. All right, Taurus, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Gemini. What does Gemini have coming up for this week? Gemini. Queen of Pentacles, first card out. All right. Oh, look at that. All right. So some of you could be dealing with the Taurus. They just had this, or I'm reading for some Taurus, Gemini cuspers, or you have Taurus in your chart. 5 of Wands, the Tower. 9 of Swords, 3 of Wands, King of Swords, 7 of Wands. Overall energy is the Page of Wands. So communication, definitely. First thing I want to say, Gemini, is definitely watch your communication. Watch out for misunderstandings. There definitely could be some misunderstandings this week. And there's the Lovers. So there's your card. Again, Taurus had this. So a choice is needed for some of you. Maybe for those of you that are partnered, I mean, this can be a choice. Do I respond to this? If you feel like someone is trying to trigger you or get a rise out of you, Mercury's going retrograde. There's a full moon this week, so this feels a little bit like drama, honestly. So this could be like somebody trying to get a rise out of you. So yeah, just be careful of that. There could be a misunderstanding or something very petty that blows up with the Tower there. We've got the Tower, so something could blow up. If you're partnered, you want to be careful of that. The Lovers with the Page of Swords. You've got the Ten of Wands, you've got the Devil, and the King of Pentacles. So this is a little bit, yeah, look at this Nine of Wands. This is a heavier energy. So for some of you, that could be your energy with that King of Pentacles. There could be something going on at work or something financial. For some of you, a lot of financial responsibilities and you're feeling the pressure. So yeah, I mean, that could be you, or that could be your spouse. That could be someone around you. So maybe you feel like they're asking you a lot of questions, or maybe they're starting to get under your skin a little bit. And so yeah, just be careful of that. You want to pick and choose your battles. But yeah, that feels heavy. That feels stressful. Honestly, whether that's you or someone else, that is definitely a more challenging energy. And so somebody could be going through it right now, and so they're a little bit like on edge. That's really what I'm getting with that. There's definitely communication coming in. If you respond too quickly, you may regret it. with the 9 of Swords and then the 3 of Wands. So somebody may have regret, and then they may kind of back off. They may distance themselves. And so if that's your spouse or if that's your mom, we've got the Empress, Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, you just want to be careful of that. King of Swords is looking over here. King of Swords is looking, could be looking back at the past, could be correcting your mistakes. If it was you who like lost your cool, King of Swords, I mean, you could have said something. We do have this defensive energy here. You could have said something that you'll regret. Or somebody else may have done this. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress. For some of you, this does feel like two separate energies, whether it's yours and another person, or, you know, this could be your sister, this could be your mother, this could be your wife and your mother. It does feel like two separate energies. But the Empress is all about unconditional love, beauty, abundant energy, very abundant, very fertile energy. So it could be that some of you are very focused on your career, very focused on your finances, growing. And maybe you have some haters. This can be haters, jealousy. It's a competitive energy, and it's around a home. If you're trying to buy a home, or this could be something even with a neighbor. There could be a clashing here, so a clashing of energies. But with the Seven of Wands, this is taking the high road. So even if someone does really, really piss you off, Gemini, this is you taking the higher road. This is you maybe cutting them off, maybe ignoring them, maybe distancing yourself. You may be thinking about it a lot. If somebody or something gets under your skin, I mean, it really may piss you off with this energy, Five of Wands in the Tower. But for some of you, instead of losing your cool, it could be that the relationship, the friendship is over with, and you're going to take the higher road here with the Seven of Wands. This is like not letting anybody or anything interfere with your peace. This person here is like in a bubble. And so, yeah, that's the advice. Separate yourself from the drama. Know that you have some sort of advantage here. Also, the Queen of Pentacles, the Empress, very much they know their worth. That is someone who knows that they're high value. And so, if that's you, then basically you're untouchable here with this energy. But let's take a look. Let's see. You've got a couple of threes. So if you are married or partnered, you know, maybe your mother, your mother-in-law, someone could be kind of interfering, or there's the Lovers. So Gemini, you're just coming through saying hi. It's just a confirmation. I was going to look at the Five of Wands, but let me go again. Let's see. Five of Wands. Please clarify the Five of Wands for Gemini. What is the Five of Wands for Gemini? Seven of Cups. Look at that. Misunderstanding. Seven of Cups. There is some sort of misunderstanding here. If someone is wearing a mask, it may fall off. What is the Tower? This can be you, like, seeing through someone's crap. Death. Look at that. If someone is wearing a mask, there's the Three of Pentacles. You're definitely going to know it. But something is over. I feel like this is, if it is like a misunderstanding because someone had the wrong idea, or if someone has other options, whatever it is, you may just let it out. For some of you, you may just clear the air like right away. If someone's pissing you off, you may just let them know, and then that's it. You're not going to feed it any more energy. You turn your back on it, and it's over with death. I mean, it's over. What is the additional guidance? Communication is key. Look at this. A new moon in Gemini. Communication is key, if I could say that. Mercury's going retrograde. So yeah, communication is a problem. Let me see. Hold your vision. Yeah, this is you, Gemini. This is you holding your vision right there. Not backing down, standing firm. You know what you want. For some of you, you may know that you're right here with the situation. So you're not backing down. Let me get you guidance on the love front for Gemini. For some of you, I mean, this could be a new love interest. Definitely. You've got the Lovers twice. Maybe you feel like they have their options open. Maybe you're not seeing everything clearly. So there could be like a bump in the road, a hiccup. There could be a little misunderstanding because maybe you think that they have their options open. This could be the one you've already met, the romantic partner you seek. So yeah, for some of you, I mean, it's love knocking. Look at that. Unrequited's at the bottom, so take what resonates, leave the rest. This does say there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So that's for some of you, not all of you. Maybe you just left like an unrequited situation. Maybe you've met someone else, or maybe you know that someone is the one now. If you had your options open, I mean, that could be over with. All right, who is Gemini dealing with? Who's Gemini dealing with? All right, Virgo wanted to come out, and Sagittarius. All right, Gemini, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, let's see. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cancer. Cancer. July 7th through to about the 13th, 2025, Cancer. And if you do have a birthday this week, Cancer, happy birthday. What does Cancer have coming up? Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right, first card out is the Seven of Cups. the Wheel, Temperance, Ten of Swords, the Hermit, the High Priestess, the Fool, the Two of Wands. Overall energy is the Knight of Pentacles. All right, with the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right, so Earth energy coming through. Definitely see you focusing more on your work, your finances. If you don't work for a living, this is putting your time and energy into a project. You could be working on something, working on a house. Whatever you're working on, you're dedicated to this. Very dedicated, hardworking energy. Some of you, though, are definitely like more focused on your coins. Nine of Wands, the Devil, Page of Cups, Ace of Wands, Two of Pentacles. So this is like a very, very, very ambitious energy. So for some of you, you are very, very ambitious at the moment. This can be you blocking out, having very, very strong boundaries. So blocking out maybe someone or something in particular that you know is bad for you. It can be a strong temptation. But here with the Nine of Wands, this is you putting up that boundary. So if somebody wounded you in the past, and with the King of Pentacles, it's interesting. Maybe someone took from you, maybe someone took money from you, or something may have happened with money or assets, or this can be like in your career. Somebody could be coming around with that Page of Cups. They're sweet, they're flirty, maybe even for some of you, this could be someone who's like apologizing to you. But there is a very strong boundary here. With the Devil, for some of you, you know that this person is toxic, or you know that it's a temptation. It's not the best for you. And so, yeah, I don't see you fazed by it. Not with this energy. This is like you very dedicated to whatever it is that you're focused on, you're working on. So yeah, very loyal, very dedicated energy here. Knight of Pentacles, grounded, making really good choices, especially on the work front. Good money choices as well. Yeah, I mean, this is you healing. This is you healing from some sort of loss or betrayal, or for some of you, maybe you felt like you hit rock bottom, or like things could not get any worse. So yeah, I mean, this could be financially, this could be in a number of different ways, but this is you healing. This is you absolutely healing, and I feel like you don't want to go back to whatever that devil was for you. You don't want to go backwards. This is you definitely like breaking free. For some of you, like breaking loose, I want to say, like breaking free, breaking loose of the past. So if there were like any sort of ties to the past, if somebody had access to you, anything like that, that's changing. So it could be that you're making a choice, a decision here, making better choices for some of you. Seeing things clearly. I do apologize for any background noise. This tends to happen all the time with a Cancer reading, and it's probably because my son is a Cancer. So he just knows I'm doing Cancer. So Seven of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. And so yeah, again, you're seeing things clearly. And so this is you maybe taking a chance. You've got this like risky energy here. But this could be you like turning your back on things that you know are not going anywhere. Because I see you being wise, and I see you very, very in touch with your intuition, with the Hermit and the High Priestess. So whatever it is that you are doing, you could be doing it secretly. You could be keeping things to yourself here, playing your cards close to your chest, which is good, which is smart. And that's really in line with this Knight of Pentacles energy. So yeah, this is you being wise. This also could be you like getting advice from one particular person that you trust, like a teacher, a mentor. But yeah, your intuition is on point. I think that your intuition is picking up on something. So if you were confused about a situation, I feel like that's ending. That's no more. But this is like very lucky energy. If you've been looking for a job, if you've been looking at like multiple choices, browsing, maybe looking at what's available or something like that, you could be narrowing it down. But you definitely have options, and you definitely have a decision to make. Let me see. What is the 10 of Swords for Cancer? What is the 10 of Swords for Cancer? For some of you, this is maybe you physically recovering. Somebody may have had a surgery. If not you, someone around you. Could be someone older. I do see... For some of you, you taking a moment. Yeah, so 2 10s here. This is a cycle that is wrapping up. For some of you, this is like emotional baggage. You've been carrying this around. Maybe you felt wronged by someone, or maybe even multiple people. I feel like this is something you've been carrying. You've been carrying this. That's what I'm getting with this. So this pain could be a feeling of being like a failure. For some of you, that could be what this is. Not saying you are. I'm not saying you are. But you may feel like you were, or like something failed, or... like things could not get any worse, but things are changing. You've got multiple 10s here. You could be seeing 10s. You've got a lot of 10s here. You've got the Fool, the High Priestess. There's a knowing here. There's definitely a knowing. For those of you that resonate with this, there's definitely like a knowing that things are getting better. It's like I'm making wiser choices. I'm trusting myself more, especially when it comes to like money, career, family, the home, assets. When it comes to making like wise choices, when it comes to those things, I feel like you are. We have the Queen of Rods showing up. So that could be you. That could be an Aries, a Sagittarius. Maybe you have Aries or Sagittarius or even Virgo, Pisces in your chart. Hold your vision, fixed moon, and then your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. And we do have the full moon. It's in Capricorn, but we do have the full moon this week. Interesting, because you've got this earth energy, and so your dreams need a practical plan. And then we've got hold your vision. So that is like very Taurian-like vibes. So maybe you're dealing with the Taurus, or maybe you have Taurus in your chart. But for some of you, that's, you know, make your decision, make your mind up. And then once you make that choice, don't change your mind. Hold your vision and work hard. Don't give up. That's that Taurian energy. I mean, they persevere and they just really never give up. All right, let's get you guidance on the love front for Cancer. What is the guidance on the love front for Cancer for this week? Yeah, some of you have options though. So when it rains, it pours. And so that 7 of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune, honestly, you could be going from no options to a bunch of options. That's what I'm getting off of that. But this is where you need to pull back with the Hermit and the High Priestess. Take a moment, consider everything. Maybe get some advice from someone that you trust. Okay. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And then this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. Wow. So for some of you Cancers, you're getting to know someone. So, I mean, this person may just be a friend right now, but this could be the one. So this is nice energy. If you are partnered, this could be you getting to know the person that you're with maybe on a deeper level, or you could be like re-sparking the passion between you. Children is at the bottom. So your love life is being affected by children. Let's see, who's Cancer dealing with? Who's Cancer dealing with? For some of you, you could be getting to know a child. You could be getting to know, yeah, a child. Whether that's your child or somebody else's child, a niece, a nephew, a grandchild. A child or children may be significant. All right, Sagittarius. Some of you dealing with the Sag, and there's Leo. All right, Cancer. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Leo. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Leo. What does Leo have coming up for this week, please, Leo? I'm going to stick that back in, but that was the 5 of Wands trying to come out. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What does Leo have coming up for this week? Eight of Wands. So another sign had that. I don't know if it was Aries. It may have been Aries. So there could be an Aries Leo connection. But great energy, especially as a first card out. That's very, very good. So for some of you, travel, communication. This is also an energy shift. So maybe going from no movement to things taking off, things happening. 7 of Swords, Death. The Four of Swords, Nine of Cups, Six of Wands, Eight of Cups, King of Swords. Overall energy, very nice. Queen of Pentacles. So staying grounded and focused on what's important. This can be, you know, getting things done, you know, day to day. This can be taking care of the home, family, can be focused on finances. For some of you, your career. But I see this Queen of Pentacles looking directly at this Six of Wands and the Nine of Cups here. So there definitely could be a wish coming in, a wish that you're manifesting. There's the Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So you could be going out. You could be celebrating. For some of you, this is like success here with a project, or success within your career, recognition. Yeah, you may have felt cheated in some way, but I feel like you're leaving that energy behind, because this is great change. This is a rebirth. So yeah, there could have been some things that went on in the past, but again, first card out, Eight of Wands, that's an energy shift. Lots of healing though. So Death and the Four of Swords, this is you making peace with something. You know, something left your life, something is the way that it is. I'm okay with that. Maybe now, because some of you have healed. You could have been avoiding healing. For some of you Leos, I mean, maybe you're putting it off, not wanting to look at something, not wanting to address something. But now I see you letting go. I see you healing, making peace. Four of Swords, Eight of Cups. You've also got the King of Swords here. So this can be you like making some cuts. It can be harsh. I mean, it can come off as quite harsh to others. Maybe not you, but other people. I mean, this is you cutting someone off with that Eight of Cups and the King of Swords. If a relationship is no longer serving you, if you've grown, if you've changed. For some of you, it's as simple as that. You've changed. There's been a lot of inner work here, and you're over maybe a lifestyle, you're over a person, a situation, and that's it. I mean, Eight of Cups and Death. Four of Swords, though, you're at peace. So however you resonate, you're good. I don't see you. This isn't grief. You're not mourning. It's nothing like that. For a few of you, there may have been an ending or a loss. But I don't see you emotional. I do not see you emotional. I see you very in touch with your feelings, like you're aware. But I don't see you like overly emotional or overly focused on the loss, for those of you where there was a loss. And it could be because you have a good support system. I mean, you've got the Three of Cups, the Ten of Cups. Yeah, so you guys have a really good support system. Maybe you're partnered, or this is friends, family, siblings. So yeah, I think that because you have this great support system around you, yeah, you're not like super focused on it. There's the Five of Pentacles, Page of Wands, and the Ace of Swords. So there's definitely communication. Five of Pentacles, I mean, it could be a depressed energy. Some of you are feeling down, but your friends, your family are going to help lift you up. I'm not really worried about it. Again, it's not super emotional. It's not really like a grieving sort of vibe. Not at all. It's, you know, this is over with. This is done. I'm accepting this. You may not want to talk to someone for whatever reasons. If there was like a loss in the family and there was like a dispute over money or something like that, assets. I mean, you could be turning your back on a person or a situation. You could be avoiding their communication. For some of you, not all of you. And that's because you're focused on yourself, your happiness, your friends, your family, those around you that help like lift you up. Relationships that make you happy. Relationships that are healthy. So yeah, I mean, overall it's really good however you resonate. I mean, 9 of Cups, 6 of Wands, make a wish. Some of you were wishing for change and you're going to get it. This is success. You also could be going out. If you're single, maybe you've been avoiding a particular person. For some of you, you've been very focused on your career, finances, or the home. And so you may have like avoided someone, but for some of you, I mean, you could be going out. With this energy, it's a very social energy. You could be going out. Could be reuniting with someone. If there was like emotional distance between you and another person, you could be fixing that. I'm just seeing what else I'm getting here. Honestly, it's good vibes. It's a nice reading. An energy shift. I see good energy coming in, positive vibes coming in, things looking up. You or someone that you're dealing with, someone could be going through like a time of change, a lot of internal growth. So that could be you. For some of you, it's maybe someone else. Could be a friend or a family member. We've got a King of Swords here, so could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius. Could be a Scorpio. Really could be any sign. But somebody could be changing. And if you are going out with someone, this person may be like newly divorced or something like that. They may be divorced. They may have a family. Let's see. What is the 7 of Swords for Leo? What is the 7 of Swords? Queen of Pentacles again. Interesting. This could be you having a strategy, Leo, to maybe make more money. This is success. This can be public. So whatever it is that you're doing, you know, maybe you're advertising, whatever it is that you're doing, there's success here around this. So yeah, this is things looking up, definitely on the career front, definitely financially. And I seen the Ace of Wands sticking out. Here's the Page of Wands at the bottom. So there's good news. There could be like a new endeavor, a new business endeavor. Let me see. What is Leo letting go of? 8 of Cups and Death here. So what is leaving? What's leaving Leo's life? What is leaving? What are they letting go of? We've got Strength. Strength. So there's the Page of Cups. This is you maybe. It could be that you're letting go. It could be of a Leo, of course. This could be somebody, if not you, it could be somebody like swallowing their pride, putting their ego aside. So yeah, maybe someone is growing, they're changing for the better. This really does feel like for the better. Also, this is you being strong as far as letting go, releasing control, letting go, keeping your distance. It takes a lot of strength to do that. This can be showing grace here as well during a difficult time. What is the additional guidance for Leo? What is the additional guidance? Nothing will come of this situation. Void, of course, moon. And then a win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. So interesting. We do have the full moon this week. It's in Capricorn. So there is a full moon. You see the scales here. So this could be something legal for some of you. A win-win outcome is forecast. Again, this is a win. Here, 9 of Cups, 6 of Wands, that's a win. So yeah, I mean, nothing will come of this situation. Void, of course, moon. That could be what you're leaving behind. Maybe you're leaving a path, leaving something behind that you know is not going to be fruitful, and then you're putting your focus on something else that is. Interesting. What is the guidance on the love front? What is the guidance for Leo? Reconciliation and let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Someone from your past is returning to your life. So interesting. There could be a reconciliation with a friend. It doesn't have to be romantic. For some of you, you could be reconciling with a friend, or a friend may be helping you to reconcile with someone if you wanted to reunite with someone. A friend may have something to do with that. This can be like a new love interest. Yeah, it could be that you're interested. You may have a friend. They may just be in the friend zone, but there's flirting. There's nice playful energy here. The Fool. This is new energy. This could be new love for some of you. Who is Leo dealing with? Sagittarius, Leo. I'm going to go again. So you could be dealing with another Leo. Okay, we've got water and we've got Capricorn. Interesting. And there is air. And we've got the King of Swords here. All right, Leo, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Virgo, what does Virgo have coming up for this week? Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. First card out, Virgo, is Death and Rebirth. Justice, look at that. Ace of Wands, the Devil, the World, Six of Wands, Six of Swords, Two of Wands, overall energy. Again, Queen of Pentacles. That's interesting. So maybe you have Leo in your chart, or maybe you're a cusper. They just had that as their overall as well. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck. You've got some majors here. There's definitely a few majors here. All right, let's see. We've got the Emperor with the Seven of Pentacles, Judgment, Eight of Cups, the Magician. So letting go of something, creating space so you can manifest something new here with that energy, needing to create space, Judgment. Yeah, this is you planting new seeds, either planting new seeds, could be releasing something in order to plant new seeds. And then for other Virgos, this is you switching things up. So you could be like reevaluating something, going back to the drawing board. You could be making some changes. But if you're doing that, I mean, this would be pretty big. Very significant changes. So yeah, with the Emperor energy, for some of you, I mean, this is you stepping into your power and doing this, making some changes. Some of you feel called to do this. You feel inspired to do this. For some of you Virgos, this is you looking at the past, looking at an investment, looking at something, and looking like long and hard at this. And so if something isn't right, that's what I want to say. If something isn't right, you're going to try to correct it. That's really what I'm getting with Justice and the Devil and the Emperor with Judgment at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, this is like correcting a mistake or making a change so maybe it doesn't happen again. The overall energy is the Queen of Pentacles, which you are an earth sign, so very much in your element. Nice vibes. Leo just had the same thing, so you may have Leo in your chart, or maybe you're a cusper. But this is strong, very grounded, strong energy with the Emperor and the Queen of Pentacles. Someone who's in control. Yeah, someone who's like standing in their power, very strong, very solid individual, very well-rounded individual. So no matter if you're male, female, whatever, doesn't matter at all. This is a very well-rounded, grounded energy. There may be some sort of temptation here with the Devil and the Ace of Wands. So somebody could be coming in, could be an Emperor, could be someone else. There may be a temptation. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who knows their worth. This is someone of high value. So yeah, this is someone who knows their worth. So for some of you Virgos, you could be turning someone or turning something down. This is you like moving on from it or distancing yourself from that. Could be moving forward down a brand new path with the Two of Wands. This is you making plans. It's you also having options. And so with that Six of Swords, you're being guided. You've got the sixes here along with Justice. So you have this very balanced, harmonious energy coming in. So whatever the devil was for you or is for you, balance is going to be restored. We also have Death mirroring the devil. So this is over with. This is over with. If it was like a contract, there could be like a natural ending here with something. Something is finishing up or something is over with. So maybe if it is something legal, if it's a contract that's like over and done with, you know, somebody could be coming in and trying to tempt you to sign up again or agree to something again. So be careful of that. But some of you Virgos, you're just over it. You're done with the world. Death, the world. We do have a full moon this week. So this is completion. This is you feeling like you're on top of the world. So however you resonate, I mean, this is you feeling like on top of the world. This is you feeling whole. This is you feeling really good. For some of you, you're just ecstatic, very, very happy that something is done. It could be a legal matter. Yeah, like a lawsuit. Something is done. It's over with. And you feel successful. You're moving on. You're moving forward. You're moving forward with your plans. So yeah. Ace of Wands. Feeling really inspired. Some of you, you definitely have like plans, business plans. Maybe a plan for a business, you want to start a business, or you want to like revamp something you've already invested in. So yeah, overall, I mean, this is really positive. If somebody had control over you, that's over with. That is over with for some of you. All right, let's get you an additional guidance card, Virgo. What is the additional guidance for Virgo for this week? All right. A personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. And we do have the full moon this week. Look at this. A win-win outcome is forecast. Full moon in Libra. So a Libra definitely may be significant. For some of you, this is like a contract. This is some sort of legal matter that is over with. We have a resolution here. This is good. I mean, this is positive. You're moving forward. You're now able to move forward with your plans. All right, let's see. What is the guidance on the love front for Virgo? Free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And then we also have honeymoon. Enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Interesting, because for me in the tarot, this is similar to the Six of Swords energy. It's about moving forward, making progress, spirit guiding you to a better time. So it's interesting. So free yourself from whatever's no longer serving you. You've got 2 full moon cards. Say no to that temptation, whatever is no longer serving you. And say yes to the future, really, to something new, a new path. For some of you on the relationship front, this is freeing yourself from, could be resentment, it could be old feelings, dropping that and moving forward with your partner, like working on your relationship, maybe physically going somewhere. This could be like taking a honeymoon, a second honeymoon, anything like that. Virgo. So a Libra definitely may be significant. So we've got Air, we've got Taurus. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus. And then we've got water. So Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. All right, Virgo. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Libra. All right, we've got the Fool, the Four of Pentacles, the Magician, Ace of Cups, Devil, Four of Wands, Two of Cups, Temperance. Overall energy is the Six of Pentacles. Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Interesting. Okay. You've got a couple of aces here. A couple of aces, the Magician, the Fool. There's definitely fresh energy, Libra, coming in. There may be a temptation around you, but you've also got new beginnings, new blessings. Some of you are going to hold back from this temptation, so you definitely could be rejecting someone. Ace of Swords could be cutting ties. Ace of Swords, the Wheel. We've got the Empress, the King of Wands, the Five of Pentacles, but then we've got the Wheel and the Ace of Swords. So this is you making your mind up. This is you making a decision, making the right decision. For some of you, you're taking a chance or making a change. Could be breaking free from some sort of restrictive sort of energy, a controlling energy with the Devil. But the first card that came out is the Fool. So this is a very liberating energy. So breaking free from someone who is trying to control or possess. Could be a possessive relationship, could be a relationship, a business partnership, or a relationship that's really just all about the money. It's, you know, there's no love, it's just all money. So yeah, for some of you, I mean, that could be what you're breaking free from. Six of Pentacles is the overall, which is a nice balanced energy. It's a very generous energy. This could be you thinking for yourself, you making your mind up. You could be helping someone in need. You may have an amazing idea that helps another person, or somebody else may have a really good idea and they're helping you. So yeah, if you were like trapped or stuck in maybe a difficult like living environment, a bad neighborhood, a bad job, whatever it is, if you felt stuck or trapped, this could be someone who's coming in and helping you with this. Or you're helping yourself. This could be you like figuring a way out, because we've got the Ace of Swords here. So this can be an idea. For some of you, you're realizing something, or you're having this amazing idea here as far as you creating this change and manifesting something new. You've got strong manifestation vibes with the Magician and the Ace of Cups. Psychic energy even for some of you. Now, because this is a general reading, for a few of you, this may be someone who wants like a second chance, or they're trying to pull you back in, a strong temptation here, and you may hold back. You definitely may reject this person, turn them down. But for others, you could be helping them. So, you know, maybe you are giving someone like a second chance, or you're giving them your love. You could be helping them if they have a problem. This could be like helping someone get into like a rehab or something like that. Helping someone with like a new place to live. But what's interesting is we've got the Devil mirroring Temperance. So a Sagittarius or a Capricorn may be significant. But if there was an obsession or like a toxic pattern, this is balancing that energy here with Temperance and the Six of Pentacles. Balance is definitely coming in. And for some of you, I feel like this is with some sort of help or generosity. So you're either helping someone or someone is helping you. Helping to restore balance. With the Wheel, the King of Wands. Yeah, someone could have been out in the cold, or someone could have been struggling. But you've got the Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. This is love. If you are falling for someone, you're trying to for some of you Librans, you're trying to definitely like slow it down. You're not trying to rush into anything. It's kind of like dipping your toe in. You're taking things slow. Yeah, that's really what I'm getting with this. If someone from your past has come back around into your life, this could be you kind of like testing the waters. Has this person changed? Do they still love me? Do they still care? Things like that. So yeah, it's an interesting reading. Again, you've got the two aces. You've got the Fool marrying the Ace of Cups here. You've got the Magician. So whatever it is that you want, you can make it happen. So if you want a relationship, if you want to manifest love in your life, you can make it happen. You definitely can make it happen. You've also got the Four of Wands here. Couple of fours. Four of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Let's see, what is the Devil? Please clarify the Devil for Libra. So maybe some of you are dealing with an Aries, Queen of Cups. Could be dealing with an Aries, so that's interesting. You've got the Devil and the Fool, so don't let anybody fool you, first and foremost. Don't let anybody trick or fool you or control you. The Fool can be a very innocent, naive energy. So somebody may have motives, their own agenda. Be careful of that. The Tower, the Lovers, Four of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Empress. Okay. Yeah, so I'm feeling maybe some of you may be giving someone like unconditional love here. I mean, you love this person. There's a lot of emotions here. Ace of Cups, Two of Cups. Just make sure that, you know, they're genuine, they're sincere, that they're not, you know, trying to trick you or anything like that. What is the additional guidance for Libra? Take time to breathe out, and then the end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. Look at that. And that's the full moon that we actually have this week. It is the Capricorn full moon on the 10th. And so, yeah, they're saying, especially on that time, that day, around that time, take time to breathe out. So take a moment. There could be an emotional outburst if you don't, with the Tower and the Queen of Cups. So they're saying, take a moment. There is an end to a tough cycle here. Prosperity lies ahead. Very nice. Look at that. New moon in Taurus. All right. What is the guidance on the love front? For Libra, what is the guidance on the love front? Finances and career. Financial issues are a factor right now in your love life. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. Interesting. So for some of you, I mean, you may meet someone at work. You may meet someone through your job. I mean, this could be you taking it slow. This could be you manifesting love. Maybe this person, for some of you, I mean, it could be that they're married. It could be that they have kids. They could be tied to someone or something else. Let's see. Who is Libra dealing with? We've got Cancer and we've got Air. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. All right, Libra, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign, Scorpio. July 7th through to about the 13th. Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. All right. First card out, we have the Devil with the Hermit, Death and Rebirth, Six of Cups, the High Priestess, Two of Wands, Three of Pentacles, Seven of Wands. Overall energy is the Four of Swords. Okay. Queen of Cups. So this reading, it feels a little bit like another reading that I did. And I'm trying to remember what sign that was. I'm not sure if it, maybe it was Taurus or Gemini. Or maybe I can't remember which sign. So watch your other signs. You've got the Queen of Cups, you've got the Queen of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Eight of Wands, movement, communication. Wow, moving out of a time of lack. Five of Pentacles. For some of you, this is physical travel. So I feel like some of you may actually be moving. So it could be like a Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords, Queen or King of Pentacles, excuse me, living together for some of you, or traveling together. You could be communicating with a Queen of Swords, with a King of Pentacles. There could be a bunch of messages going back and forth. Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces, showing up here in the spread. Overall energy is the Four of Swords. So this is peace. It's also you taking a break. So for some of you Scorpios, you could be catching up on your sleep, definitely. You also could be making peace with, could be a group of people with the characters here at the bottom of the deck. You have the Three of Pentacles here. Could be a work situation. But this is you making peace. This is you being neutral. It's a very neutral energy. Here with the Queen of Cups, she's throwing her hands up. So you may not want to deal with the situation any longer. This could be you being quiet with the High Priestess and the Hermit. It's a very wise energy. And I believe it was, maybe it was Cancer or Leo. Another sign had the Hermit with the High Priestess in their spread. And you also have it here. So this is like a very intuitive, very, very wise energy. Could be an old soul. So I feel like you're maybe an old soul, but you're being wise here as far as like letting something go. Something could be coming to its like natural ending. Something is over with. This controlling, restrictive energy could be what is done with death. So, yeah, there was something that went down in the past. There could be help coming in here with this, because we do see you working with others, and we have all of these characters here at the bottom of the deck. If there is like a work situation that's ongoing, I see you holding your own. For some of you, this is you holding your position. So with this Four of Swords, you may be taking some time out of work, but this is you holding your position. So you may work in like a very competitive field or environment. You may feel like others want what you have, but this is you definitely having an advantage. It's you definitely like holding your own. It's you protecting yourself. She's in a bubble here on this card, and she's protecting her peace. And you have the Four of Swords here as the overall. So that's quite interesting. So yeah, I see you protecting your peace. This is a peaceful energy. For some of you, it's you resting. It's you recharging. If the devil is coming in and tempting you, you definitely may turn them down, turn it down, whatever that is. With the devil and the Hermit, this is you being wise. Somebody could be trying to pull you into a situation, like a past situation too. So if this is at work or something with friends, you know, maybe a friend or a colleague, somebody may have something, some sort of drama, something going on. It's from the past, some sort of past drama, and they're trying to pull you into that. But this is you like knowing better. You know that you should say no, or you know that you should not do anything. Maybe even pull back your energy, think it over, make some plans. There's definitely an inner knowing here. Somebody may be like a bad influence or trying to trick you in some way, but you know this. So yeah, this is interesting. Yeah, this is a very intuitive, psychic energy, but what's needed for some of you is spending that you time alone here. Taking some you time and just listening to your intuition. Hermit and the Four of Swords. There could be something going on. Let's look at this. There is either someone or something going on. I feel like it cannot disturb your peace unless you let it in. That's really what I'm getting. So however you resonate with this, I feel like it can't touch you, it can't affect you unless you let it. So yeah, let's take a look at the devil. What is the devil for Scorpio? What is the devil? Now, a Capricorn may be significant. Queen of Swords. Again, Queen of Swords. Now we've got the Queen of Swords here. So it could be a Gemini, Libra, or an Aquarius that is trying to pull you in to something. For others, though, this could be your energy, that Queen of Swords. So Queen of Cups, throwing your hands up, I can't deal with something any longer, using that sword to sever ties for some of you. Two of Wands. Let's see, Death. Please clarify Death. We've got the Two of Cups. So it could be an end to a relationship or a partnership. So that could be business, that could be friendship. Queen of Rods now. A lot of character showing up. It also can be like a relationship that's transforming. So it's never going to be the same. It could be that one or both of you have changed. So people changing, growing, evolving, and therefore the relationship is going to change. Seven of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. All right, let's get you an additional guidance card, Scorpio. The end of a tough cycle approaches full moon in Capricorn. So that's actually the full moon that we have coming up this week on the 10th. It is in Capricorn. If you've been going through a tough cycle, that's over with. Emotions are running high, super moon. So beware of this energy. All right, what is the guidance on the love front? What is the guidance? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So if you are single, keep an open mind. And if you're partnered, same thing, keep an open mind. There may be something going on with finances and career. This says financial issues are a factor right now in your love life. So if you are dealing with some financial stuff in your partner, I don't know, if your partner wants to save more money, if they want to cut something out, if you want to cut something out so you can save more money, I feel like this is saying to be open to that. Be open to trying new things for those of you that are partnered. Let's see, who's Scorpio dealing with? got Aries, we've got fire. These two keep coming out, and we've got Pisces. Some of you definitely could be dealing with a Pisces. All right, Scorpio, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right. Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius have coming up for this week? Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. What does Sagittarius have coming up for this week? All right, so first card out is the World. You've got the World with the Three of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, Four of Cups, Five of Cups, Nine of Wands, Page of Cups, Death, overall energy, Six of Wands. All right, Eight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. All right. So, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Six of Swords, Ten of Swords. This is what you're leaving behind. So, a tough cycle. You've got healing energy, Ace of Cups, the Sun. Look at this. This is healing. So, this is you leaving a very tough cycle behind. It could be making slow progress, but it's still progress. We do have this offer, or it could be a very charming individual around you. This could be at work, or you could be working with this person. But for some of you, this is maybe a job offer. For some, you're being recognized at work with the Six of Wands as the overall energy. This can be a promotion. So yeah, this may have been something that you didn't give up on. It's been a long journey. Not the most fulfilling journey, but I feel like where you're at now is good. So the advice here this week is to definitely enjoy the moment. But I feel like for some of you, it's, you know, it's been a journey and it has not been easy. It's been difficult. For some of you, you may have been kind of left wounded, guarded, definitely emotionally kind of wounded. But you didn't give up, and that is why we have this success. But yeah, 5 of Cups, the 9 of Wands. Some of you have very, very strong boundaries, and it's because you've been hurt in the past. You don't want to get hurt again. This is success. For some of you, it's big success. The World and the 6 of Wands. It can be worldwide. So for those of you that own a business, this could be you branching out, or your business is growing, and it could be because you're working with other people, maybe new people. That could be this person here. Or there's some sort of offer that's on the table. I see you thinking about this, the Hanged Man with the 4 of Cups. So, yeah, I see you thinking about this. Needing a change, definitely needing a change. You've got the Page of Cups, you've got death, rebirth. So for those of you that are single, on the love front, you may meet someone at work. You may meet someone through work. Working with another person in some way. And so they may just be a friend, but I mean, there is potential here. This could turn into something more. With the 6 of Wands, you're in the spotlight. All eyes are on you. This is a lot of attention coming your way. And I feel like this is a good thing. With this Hanged Man and this 4 of Cups, I'm just getting like very kind of like stuck energy, stuck emotionally, like not much going on, feeling a little bored, I guess you could say, bored. Like needing a change, even if it's just with like a friend. Yeah, I feel like you need this. You need this change. Some of you may have felt like you're stuck in a rut. Stuck in a rut. You've been hurt in the past. You've got your walls up. It's hard for you to maybe let people in. So this week, someone really could be putting that energy in. They're really working hard, maybe trying to get your attention, or working hard and giving you a lot of attention. So yeah, you could be looking at this person, the situation differently. If you viewed them as maybe just a friend, you could be starting to maybe look at that a little differently. So yeah, I'm getting a couple of different things here with this. And in business, I mean, this is really good energy. This can be a raise, a promotion. A level up. And in particular, for those of you where this is business, again, this has been like a long journey. And it hasn't been easy. But let's take a look at the Five of Cups. For Sagittarius, what is the Five of Cups? Justice. Death again. So great changes coming in. Maybe for some of you there was something legal ongoing. Disappointed in some sort of legal decision. Disappointed with maybe a contract. Others wanting justice. What is the... Okay, we've got meditate and contemplate, new moon in Pisces. So this is the additional guidance. So meditate and contemplate. A fiery climax approaches, full moon in Aries. All right, so this is you taking a moment before maybe you take action or before this fiery climax comes in. What is the guidance on the love front? For Sagittarius, what is the guidance? Calling in your soulmate. Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. Wow. So for some of you, you're calling in a soulmate. So this is going from, you know, being single to meeting someone, meeting a soulmate, dating someone, friendship to maybe starting to date. It's all about things moving to the next level. So for some of you, it can actually be an engagement, of course. Could be things growing and ascending within your relationship. Who is Sagittarius dealing with? Who is Sagittarius dealing with? We've got Cancer and we've got Taurus, and then air here as well. So Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. All right, Sag, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Capricorn. What does Capricorn have coming up for this week? Capricorn. Very nice. The Sun. First card out. Very nice. Okay. 3 of Swords, 8 of Swords, 2 of Pentacles, the Empress, Justice, King of Cups, Strength. Overall energy is the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. We have the 6 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. For some of you, children or a child is significant. You could be spending a lot of time at home with your children or spending a lot of time with family. There can be a family reunion with this energy that's significant. Ten of Pentacles as the overall energy. Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Couple of sixes here. So Six of Swords, the Chariot, Five of Cups. Yeah, this is travel. This is movement. So you could be going to see friends, family, or someone could be coming to see you. This is definitely travel. It's movement. Could be that family is coming home. If you're older, this could be maybe one of your kids or grandkids coming home. For some of you, I mean, it could be to move in with you. That's not all of you. But yeah, this could be someone coming home, like they're moving back home. Not just visiting, but actually like moving home. You could be moving home. You could be going back to maybe like the town or city area that you grew up in for some of you. We've got the Empress here. The Empress looking at justice, and the overall is the Ten of Pentacles. So for some of you, a Libra may be significant. A Libra or maybe a Leo. We have very strong Leo here in this spread as well. But if you are older, I mean, this could be you looking at like your will. You could be looking at legal documents. For some of you, with the Ten of Pentacles here, maybe looking at assets, wanting to take care of family. For some of you, this could be you traveling. You may be enlightening. You could be enlightening someone. So maybe some of you Capricorns, maybe you have like a very large family. I don't know. There could be something you're like letting someone know. I see you being fair. I see you being fair. But maybe somebody, they may have had maybe like a lot of expectations or something like that. This could be you enlightening someone. This could be you telling someone something this week, and maybe they're having like an emotional reaction. Others, I mean, you could be learning something. You could be comforting someone. If like family, one of your loved ones is going through something, you could be comforting them. You may have a King of Cups that is going through something. This can be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, but doesn't have to be. Yeah, I mean, you may have a King of Cups. Somebody who's very emotional. Maybe they're trying not to show it, but you may know that, you know, something's up or they're off, or yeah. This could be someone who's trying to hide their emotions. They're nervous, they have anxiety. They're trying to control it though. They're trying not to show it. So they may even be coming off in a completely different way. And this could be to friends, family. This can be people around you in the neighborhood. There could be something going on. So yeah, it's a very interesting reading. This could be you. You could be dealing with something, but you have this like family reunion or this trip, something's coming up. So you go and you're happy and it's great, but it's like in the background, you still, you know, you're dealing with maybe some sort of heartache, or maybe you are separated from someone. So you've got that like in the back of your mind, but you are really enjoying maybe hanging out with friends, family. I mean, this is nice energy. It really is nice energy. Nostalgic energy. You could be going to see your mom or grandmother. You could be talking about the past. I'm just seeing if there's anything else that I'm getting. We will take a look at the Three of Swords for Capricorn. Please clarify the Three of Swords. Could be a loss of a job. We've got the Knight of Pentacles, so it could be a loss of a job, loss of income, a project that you were working on, things not turning out the way that you hoped. With the Empress is very fertile ground, so you could be planting new seeds. You may find out about an opportunity this week. Yeah, look, to plant a new seed. Queen of Pentacles, and I see the Ace of Wands also sticking out. So there's an opportunity here to plant some new seeds. So yeah, there could have been something that you were dedicated to. Something that, you know, maybe you put a lot of energy, a lot of hard work into something, and maybe it didn't work out. If you are partnered or if you are going to see family, there could be communication problems, so just be aware of that. What is the additional guidance for Capricorn? You've got you and your loved ones are safe, new moon in Cancer, and then your hard work is paying off, new moon in Capricorn. So you got one of your cards and new moon vibes. So we actually have a full moon this week, but you're getting new moon vibes. So yeah. Again, fresh energy coming in with that Ace of Wands that was trying to peek out. You've got the Sun, which is freedom. It's healing. It's a very, very positive energy. It can be enlightenment. For some of you, this is you releasing pain, releasing fear. What is the guidance on the love front for Capricorn? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. All right, let's see. Who's Capricorn dealing with? Sagittarius, and we've got Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. All right, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, Aquarius. Aquarius, what does Aquarius have coming up for this week? Four of Cups, first card out. We've got the Fool, Strength, the Nine of Cups, the King of Swords, Nine of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, Two of Cups, overall energy, Six of Wands. All right, and we've got the Five of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right, so there definitely may be some jealousy, Aquarius, around you this week, because we see you doing well. You're in the spotlight, Six of Wands, being celebrated. This could be a raise, a promotion that's coming your way. And you've got the Five of Wands here. So this can be other people, other people's energies clashing with yours. It can be jealousy. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. Look at this. This is haters or a hater. Nine of Pentacles, but you're holding your own. Seven of Wands. 10 of Wands. I mean, it's difficult. It's not easy. Some of you have a lot on your plate, but you're handling it with like a smile on your face. So internally, I mean, you could be going through a lot. You may feel the pressure. You may feel overwhelmed, even stressed out, but you're not showing it. You're not showing it. Other people see you as the Nine of Pentacles. You got it going on. And I feel like this is good energy. It's going to help you. It's going to protect you and your peace. She's in a bubble. She is literally protecting her peace. Others are coming at her, but they can't touch her. So, yeah, this is taking the higher road. It's standing firm in your beliefs, not backing down to a challenge, that's for sure. Not backing down. It's you holding your own. And so I feel like you're holding your own and you're looking good with this energy, like you're looking good while you're doing it. And maybe other people don't like it. Now, we've got Aries, Leo coming through, so it could be one of those signs. We've also got the King of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. But Four of Cups, first card out. So if you've been feeling bored, emotionally just feeling a little bored, not fulfilled. This is definitely needing to take a chance. Try something new, do something different with the Fool energy. It's fresh energy. So yeah, those of you that have felt emotionally just not satisfied, this is you taking a chance, maybe living in the moment, having enough strength or courage to do so and take action on your hopes, your wishes, your dreams here with the Nine of Cups. So I feel like this is what you're manifesting, and it's because you are not happy. You are not happy with the status quo. You are not happy with something. And so you're making a change. Now, on the love front, for some of you, you could be rejecting someone, or you could be like blocking them. You may feel like they're childish or whatever it is. You could be announcing it. For some of you, this is a very loud energy, so you could be announcing it. So yeah, if you've been talking to someone, if you've been dealing with someone, there could be a misunderstanding, or you may just feel like this person is not on your level, and so you may block them. You may block them like on social media or something like that. You may reject them on social media. You may write something. That's for some of you. Yeah, especially if you're finding out like you have to compete for them with that Nine of Pentacles. Yeah. She doesn't compete for love with the Nine of Pentacles. No. That is definitely someone who knows her worth. You've also got the Queen of Pentacles here. So this is high value person, someone with strong beliefs, strong morals. And so, yeah, I feel like you're definitely creating some pretty strong boundaries. With someone here. Somebody could have done something. I keep going back to like this childish sort of energy. So somebody could have acted like a fool, or someone could have acted childish, or I don't know, there's something with that. So yeah, you're a fixed sign. You may have very strong beliefs. You may like know a lot about a lot of different things. Maybe you have a lot of life experience. Whatever it is, and you could be dealing with someone like a know-it-all, like someone who thinks they know everything. But yet they're very naive. This is someone who acts like they know it all, but do they? No, not at all. I don't know. That's what I'm getting. I keep going back to that. So I don't know if it's a friend. For some of you, it could be a friend or someone that you work with, someone that you go to school with. Yeah, there's definitely an energy here where you have to protect your peace. You definitely have to protect your peace. Now, those of you that are in a relationship, there could be like an argument. Mercury's going retrograde. We've got a full moon, so emotions are running high this week. Somebody may have to swallow their pride with this energy. There could be a misunderstanding with the Five of Wands, but there's love here. There's love and commitment and happiness. But yeah, if you're dealing with a Queen of Pentacles may need to swallow their pride. Someone could be very proud with this energy. Strength and the Nine of Cups, that's what I'm getting with this. So whether that's you or someone you're dealing with, someone may need to swallow their pride here for the sake of the relationship. I mean, this is true love. It's mutual feelings, mutual respect. So if it's not romantic, I mean, this can be a genuine connection. So a true friendship. And so, yeah, if there is a misunderstanding, if someone was acting foolish, this is all about like swallowing your pride, admitting you were wrong, and that's it. Moving on. Yeah, for some of you, somebody may not want to do that. Yeah, someone may not want to do that, but I'm seeing that's what's needed. So, very interesting. Others, this could be a raise, this could be a promotion at work. You're doing good. You may be recognized by your boss, thrown into the spotlight, and you may have some haters. But let's take a look at, let's see, what is the Five of Wands for Aquarius? There could be misunderstandings, petty arguments with that Five of Wands. What is the Five of Wands? Four of Pentacles. So somebody who's like hanging on to the past, or they don't want change. It's a stubborn energy. So yeah, I mean, if you are being promoted, there could be people around you or a person around you that they don't like change. They don't like it. Could be that, you know, someone is very stubborn. Also, someone's very proud. They maybe don't want to admit that they're wrong. It could be a situation like that. Eight of Cups, letting go of the past. Needing to let go of the past. What is the additional guidance for Aquarius? Additional guidance. We've got a new romantic cycle begins, new moon in Libra. So those of you that are partnered, this can be a new cycle. So move past this energy. Do what you've got to do. Put it behind you because a new cycle is starting. If you're single, you may meet someone. Now you may meet a Libra because you've got two Libra cards. You've got new moon in Libra and full moon in Libra. So this is awesome. You've got the scales here twice. A win-win outcome is forecast. So we've got the full moon this week. This is something leaving your life, Aquarius, and something new coming in. So if you've had something ongoing, some sort of legal matter, I mean, this can be a stubborn energy as far as you fighting for what you want. And so it's not always negative. It can be for your benefit if you work with these energies. So yeah, if you've been fighting for what you feel like you deserve, especially like a legal fight, I mean, that energy is going to serve you well with that Five of Wands, and then the Six of Wands is the overall. So persevering and not giving up. So this is a little bit of like a Taurian vibe, and so that's what they're known for. Taurians are known to persevere and never give up, literally never give up. So yeah, for some of you, that's what this is saying. This could be like a legal matter that's done and a new cycle is starting. What is the guidance on the love front for Aquarius? Engagement, look at that. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So some of you could actually be getting married. If you are, congratulations. Or if you're getting engaged, congratulations. We've got healing family issues. Some of you could be like making amends, making peace. If you have a family with someone, or if you are married, there might have been a misunderstanding, or there is a misunderstanding, but you're moving past it. This is your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Others, for those of you where it's not romantic, this is you maybe taking action. This is you making amends with someone. Could be a friend. All right, who is Aquarius dealing with? Earth, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and there is Libra again. So Libra, for some of you, maybe something's been ongoing since Libra season. A Libra may be significant, but this is good. This is a win. This is definitely a win. It's also maybe a resolution for some of you coming in. All right, Aquarius, so I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up and make sure you are subscribed. All right, let's move on. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Seven of Swords, first card out. We've got the Hermit, Queen of Cups, the Emperor, Two of Swords, the Wheel, Ace of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Overall energy is the Two of Pentacles, Ten of Wands at the bottom of the deck. All right, so you've got 10 wands here, Pisces, but you've also got another wand here. So this is over with. You may have been carrying a lot of responsibilities, a lot of pressure, a lot of stress. It's a heavier energy, but it's over with. This is a cycle that's done. You've got multiple tens here. You've got the Queen of Cups. For some of you, this is you throwing your hands up here, saying, you know, I can't do this, I can't do that, I can't do this anymore. I can't, you know, carry around this maybe emotional baggage or all of these responsibilities. So you may be sharing some of those responsibilities for some of you. With the 10 of Wands, look at this, 8 of Cups. This is definitely like you unloading. This is definitely you turning your back on certain things in your life that are no longer serving you. Could be people, could be relationships, just whatever is no longer serving you. I feel like you are sick of this 10 of Wands, sick of carrying all of this. Some of you maybe have been working like multiple jobs. Some of you may travel for a living, and that's not easy. That's not easy. So however you resonate, whether it's, you know, going from state to state, country to country, whatever, in a plane, it doesn't matter. If you're a driver, that's not easy. Some of you may actually travel for a living. But you could be making a change. Maybe some of you don't want to do that anymore. You've got the Fool here. You've got the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. For some of you, there could be a job change here in the future. You could be thinking about that with the Two of Pentacles. Going over your options, weighing your options. Yeah, I feel like you need a change. This is also all about balance. So it's you multitasking. It's you able to balance. Yes, you're handling it. But I feel like for some of you, I'm seeing a recognition. Like I'm seeing you recognizing that you need a change. Some of you are taking those action steps here as far as making this happen. And I could even be reading for some Pisces where you were in denial about something, someone, or something. You didn't want to look at something. There's this like avoidant energy. But that's no more. So there could be something you're learning. Others, you may have like a teacher or a mentor. You may have someone in your life, someone who's coming in this week to help you. I feel like this is someone who wants to help you. Yeah, so I mean, it could be a father, it could be a boss, it could be an ex for some of you, yes. So those of you in particular that have been carrying a lot, I feel like this person may want to, maybe they want to take on some of these responsibilities, or maybe they just are trying to give you some good advice. That's really what I'm getting with that. You've got the 7 of Swords and the 2 of Swords here. In the past, I could be reading for some Pisces where you may have been maybe like in denial about something, or not listening to your intuition, not wanting to deal, just simply not wanting to deal with something, maybe wanting to be alone with the Hermit. Something may have been too much emotionally. If something is too much emotionally, I feel like at this time, this is balance coming in. There's something you're doing. You're going to feel inspired. Some of you definitely could be working with spirit. This could be you working with a loved one in spirit to make some changes here. Change is needed. So yeah, take a moment if you feel the need to spend some time alone with the Hermit, because you may have an amazing idea, you may realize something, you may see something that you didn't want to see. I feel like there's a lot of signs. So maybe you're finding feathers, or maybe I'm seeing a lot of birds here. So maybe for some of you, you may see birds. You may see a bird. I'm seeing crows or ravens. And then I'm also seeing, it looks like, I don't know, it kind of looks like an owl. But possibly maybe like a hawk. So yeah. I feel like with the birds, this is all about gaining a fresh perspective, seeing things differently, having that higher perspective. So with the 9 of Pentacles, this is all about knowing your worth, not settling for less. It's a high vibrational energy. So some of you, I mean, you could be raising your vibration, definitely. You also may have someone who's coming in that is like a mentor, a teacher, who has high vibrational energy. And you're vibration at this time definitely could be rising here because you're seeing something. You're feeling inspired. To make a change. I feel like you're making a change. Let me take a look at the Seven of Swords for Pisces. What is the Seven of Swords for Pisces? Queen of Rods. I thought I saw another card flip over, but maybe not. All right, what is the Two of Swords? So you could be dealing with a Queen of Rods, so that can be an Aries, a Leo, or a Sagittarius. Nine of Rods, for some of you, maybe a Sag. Or, you know, this could be your energy, having a strategy here with the Queen of Rods, taking action, feeling inspired. This could be you denying someone. So denying access with the Nine of Rods, especially to anybody that has wounded you in the past. This is you having strong boundaries. I also see you very protective of your heart. You don't want to get hurt again. So yeah, that's you having very strong boundaries. It's also, again, it's denying access. What is the additional guidance for Pisces? I guess we'll look at these. Okay. All right, so we have it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. Yeah, it's time to take action. I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, this is you weighing the options. This is you definitely making your mind up. And when you feel like it's the right time to take action or take this chance, you will. You will at the right time. You've also got it's time to release negativity, full moon in Scorpio. So we do have a full moon this week on the 10th. So you are doing this. I see you releasing this heavy load. And then you're very close to achieving your goal. Yeah, so I feel like these cards really go really good with the tarot here and what the tarot is saying. Because you are releasing. Right now you're managing. You're dealing with everything that you got going on, but I feel like this is needing change. All right, what is the guidance on the love front for Pisces? What is the guidance for Pisces? Now, we've got the Emperor here, so you could be dealing with an Aries. You could be dealing with a Virgo, a Scorpio, a Leo, Taurus, or Aquarius. On the love front, we have let your friends help you, ask for and accept support from others. So a friend may be significant. You may meet someone through a friend. You may be interested in a friend. A friend could be coming in, and maybe this will turn into something more with worth waiting for. So you may have something going on with a friend. It may need some time as far as, you know, things progressing to something more. This is divine timing is at work in your love life. Others, you may meet someone through a friend. So you might be out with, you know, a friend or a group of friends, and you may meet your person when you're out and about. So yeah, if you're single, I feel like it's only a matter of time. And if you are coupled, this can be maybe needing more time with friends, needing to go out, maybe like double date or something like that. Let's see who you're dealing with. Who is Pisces dealing with? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and we've got Capricorn. All right, Pisces. So I hope that you find this reading helpful. If you do, please give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you are subscribed. Go check us out on Facebook, Instagram. I'm also on TikTok. All right, guys, I will talk to you soon. Take care.